Hi guys, and welcome to the NGC Library website tutorial. Now, the purpose of this tutorial is simply to introduce you to the library webpage and some of the online and digital resources we have available for you guys this school year. Now, the way to access the library website, one of the easiest ways to do it is if you simply go to the Troy Ninth Grade Center homepage and you scroll down our homepage, you'll see the announcements and headlines. But over here on the left, you'll see a series of tabs. Now, the seventh one down says Library. If you click on that tab, this will take you to our NGC Library website. Now, on the homepage, you're going to see some pictures of what the library looks like, and you're also going to have some information about what is available to you through this website. For example, it's going to help you know about the library's newest arrivals and resources. It's going to give you updates about any competitions the library is having or promotions or any book giveaways we're hosting. It will give you access to the online catalog. So anywhere that you have access to a device and to Wi-Fi, you'll be able to search both our digital and physical resources. You'll have access to the research databases that our school district pays for our students to use, as well as other online resources that are free. You can learn more about the Gateway a Reader Award books, like if you're a really big reader and you want to help choose which books win the big prize every year, you can check out this information. There also will be online video tutorials and book reviews to kind of help you guys know how to use the online resources and also learn about some of the new books the library has. You can see right here, every student is invited to join the NGC Library Canvas course to receive updates about what's going on in the library. I strongly recommend that you accept the invitation to this course because not only will I be sending out information about books and activities and promotions and giveaways, but anytime there's a new resource that may help you, a free link or an app, I will be posting this information, somewhere in the Canvas course or emailing it out to you to make you aware of what's available to help you get through your school year. And we also have some pictures of our library here. And I usually on the homepage try to feature a certain theme for the month. So here we've got, does it feel like the world is falling apart around you? You're not alone. Check out these amazing apocalyptic and dystopian novels. So now all the books that you're seeing here, these are all currently available for you guys in the library. So if you want to read about somebody who's maybe a little bit worse off than you are, these are some great books to choose from. So if you see anything you're interested in, please just stop by the library or shoot me an email, and I will be happy to get this book into your hands. Now, if you look across the top of the website, right up here, we can see all the different pages on this library website. Now, the very first page we're going to see right here, this is our library catalog. Now, I do have the library catalog embedded into this web page. And one of the best things to do right when you get on the page, if you use the catalog, is to go ahead and log in. Now, your login information should be your S20 number or your S25, I don't remember what it is this year, and your lunch pin. So once you are logged in, it's going to save all of your information for your account. So we can see right here are the really popular titles, the ones that are checked out really, really frequently, really kind of the hot titles in our library. You can see the recently added books. Now, I know it's kind of a bummer right now that I don't have pictures of the books. We're working on getting that updated so you can actually see the cover, because you might be a little bit like me, and I'll admit, I tend to judge books by their covers. But you can, anytime you find a book that sounds interesting, if you want to click on the title, it will give you a summary of what this book's about. And then you can actually go in and rate your books so that way you kind of know what you liked and what you didn't like. So then you can simply exit out, and that'll go back to the catalog. And you can see very easily what books are currently checked out of the library and what books are physically present, because the green in means it's here, the red out means it's currently checked out. You can search by topic. Like maybe there's a certain type of book you like. Like let's say you only like fantasy or you only like scary. You can click on those and it will bring up all the books that we have in the library that fit that description. Ebooks. For those of you who are virtual learners, if you want to have access to an ebook directly on your device, You can click on this ebook link, and it's going to show you, get this back to the top of the page here, all of these ebooks that we have for free for you guys to read. Now, a lot of them are classics. So, like if you're trying to read like a bunch of books to help you be ready for college, this is like a really good place to go. If you find a book that you want to read, let's say that you're wanting to read Walden, simply hit open, and it's going to ask for your username and password. Now for you guys, once again, that's going to be the S20 number and your lunch pin. Once you sign in, you'll see right here it says read or check out. So if you want to keep this book basically just for yourself, you want to hit checkout, because if you just hit read and start reading it, if somebody else hits the checkout button, you'll not be able to read it anymore. But if you just want to kind of check it out and see what's kind of going on, you can test it out. And then on any device you have, you can start reading this ebook wherever you're at. Free instant access. And it is through this this website, so that's why you can have to log in a second time. But if you just exit out of that page, it'll take you back to our catalog. I'll keep going down here. We also have our Lightbox books. Now these are all interactive books to help you better understand the content of your classes. For example, science, you guys do the periodic table this year. In English, you guys do, or English and history, you do the Great Depression. You spend a lot of time on the Industrial America unit in history class. I know you guys are going to read Of Mice and Men and Romeo and Juliet in your English classes. So if you're struggling with any of these topics, or if you want to go more in depth, you can simply click on the Lightbox book. And these are multi-user, so every student in your class can be on this at the same time. You don't have to worry about it not being available. So you simply click on that and hit the open button, and it will take you to the Lightbox book. Now, once again, this is all interactive, so it's going to have all kinds of resources for you. So hit open Lightbox. And it's going to give you the table of contents here. And if you can look down here, it will show you the types of resources. For example, if you want to see the pages that have audio, so stuff for you to listen to, hover over the audio button and the pages will glow. Video, here are the pages that have videos that are going to give you like videos from that time period. If you want to read about first-hand accounts, people who actually survived the Great Depression, these are the pages you want. That have attached external documents, usually some kind of primary resource. Here are the ones that have activities for you to look at. Here are web links to outside resources to really deepen your understanding. These have slideshows or PowerPoints, transparencies, Google Maps. So if you want to actually be able to like hover over this place you're reading about and look at it, you can do that. There's quizzes. There's keywords and so on. So there's all kinds of stuff available here to really ensure that you guys are understanding, the content of this unit. Now, in addition to the Lightbox books, we also have interactive ebooks. What's really cool about these interactive ebooks is they will read them. It will read it out loud to you. So if you're somebody who maybe has a little bit of trouble focusing, or sometimes if you read, you've realized you've read 2 pages, but you really have no idea what it actually said, this might be a good one for you. So once you click on the title, simply hit open. It will load the interactive ebook. And once again, this is multi-user, so you don't have to worry about there's 6 other kids reading this book. Everybody can read it at the same time. So you simply hit play.
Welcome to Odyssey
Turn that down just a little bit. Okay, and you can go to the first page and hit play.
1. I may only be a 16-year-old kid, but on the basketball court, I'm a man.
Okay, so now you have an audiobook that's available to you as well. So all of this you can get right through the catalog. Now, if you have something specific that you want, because I know I always have kids every year who have a favorite, let's say that you really liked the Michael Vey series when you were middle school, but you didn't get to finish it. You can see right here we have 7 results related to Michael Vey. So you can see right here we have several copies in, and one of the copies is out. So it is currently checked out. Let's say, oh darn it, I wanted book 5. You can see right here, oh, I had already on hold. If you really want to read this book, you can simply put this book on hold, and that way when that book is returned to the library, a notification will be sent to me saying, this student is waiting for this book. And that way we can get that book into your hands as soon as possible after it gets returned. So this is kind of a really good way too to kind of build up your waiting list if some of the books that you want aren't available. If you're also a digital student or a virtual student, or if you just have trouble getting up to the library, you see that this book is here, you can go ahead and put it on hold. And if you're here physically, we will either deliver it to your class or we will call you up during ACT Lab to come get your book. If you are a virtual student, we can check this book out to you and deliver it to the office, and maybe a parent or a grandparent can swing by and grab it so you can still have access to these physical resources. Let's say you don't have a favorite series. Let's say that you just know that you like fantasy books. So if you type in fantasy, it says we have over 200 results. You can see right here, it's going to give us a call number for each book. Now this is going to help us locate the book in the library. It tells us basically where we're going to find it. Now the call number here is 741.5 BAU. Now since it starts with a number, this means that the book is nonfiction. So we need to look in the nonfiction section of the library. First you need to search by number. So you need to find the 700s. Once you find the 700s, go till you find the 741.5s. Once you find that section, you go by alphabet. So then you find the BAUs, and it will help you locate this book. Now, this, of course, is nonfiction because it's kind of an instructional manual on how to draw fantasy items. Now, let's say that when you were looking for fantasy, that wasn't really what you were looking for. You want like a story. You can actually type in fantasy and fiction. And now you can see we still have over 200 results, so obviously we have a lot, and it's going to give you everything we have that's linked to fantasy. So let's say you want to read Bargains and Betrayals. You can see right here, this is a fiction book. The F stands for fiction. DEL, those are the first 3 letters of the author's last name, and it is the 3rd book in a series. It tells you when it was published, the reading level, the interest level, the Lexile, all of that is right there for you. So once you find one you're interested in, you can click on the title. It will give you a brief summary of the book, and it will also give you suggestions for other books that you may like based on your choices. So all of this is just really designed to make this as easy as possible for you guys to locate what it is you're interested in. If you have any problems with the catalog or finding books or knowing where they're at in the library, or if you need recommendations, don't hesitate to ask. We love being able to answer questions.